It's Friday.
It's Froggy Friday.
Let's make a frog.
It looks like you're making two.
I am. You're very observant.
I
I
am.
am indeed making 2 frogs.
Either that or there was something in my tea.
That's not beyond the realms of possibility, but I am indeed making 2 frogs
Why are you making two?
because I am still traumatized from Monday's video.
Look, you just need to let that go.
Well, I do, but it's not happening today. Today I'm making 2 frogs. What I did to cleanse my palette.
I don't think it requires a palette cleanse.
It required something. So I went and I got all of my purples and I lined them all up and it made me very happy. Look at the purple glitter. I mean, there's what's not to love about those? I mean,
you've literally got everything that we've got that's possibly purple coloured.
Well, no, I haven't because I didn't get the alcohol inks or the micas. I just got the pastes and
there's Mica there.
Oh yeah, I got those too, but I didn't get the others. I just got those.
So you got some Micas, but not all the others.
Yeah.
Okay, why those and not the others?
Because I like those. They're my favourites.
Are you saying there's a purple you don't like?
No, I'm saying there are purples that I like more than others. I don't actually use everything, but I had it there lined up and accessible to make me feel happy. So this here is a little sprite thingy.
Oh, that's cool. That is. I've got one of those on my desk.
I thought I'll just make
have a
one of
purple
those.
sprite.
Yeah. So I thought whilst I'm doing the purples,
whilst you're having a cleanse,
I will just give him some little purple horns. And
it's not horns. It's like
whatever it is.
It's like a little fire element.
Well, technically it is a fire element, but for the purposes of this video, it is a purple sprite.
Yeah, but it doesn't have horns. That's what I was trying to.
What? I don't know what they're called. They're
little flames.
All right, okay. I'm sorry.
Well,
into the cavity space that is situated at
upon its head,
at the top of the mould.
Yeah.
I decided to insert some purple glitter. Okay, are we happy now?
I'm not unhappy.
And I went with my lilac glitter because I like it. It's pretty.
That's not purple then.
It is. Lilacs are purple. Listen, if you're going to be like this through the whole video, you can just go and sit on the naughty step.
I am.
Oh yeah, fair point. Fair point. Okay, I'm going to go with that. So, I'd never used this mould before, so I thought I'd give it a little squish, and then it was on to the frogs because obviously that's what we're all here for. The frogs
and a turtle.
Well, the turtle's there just in case I have a bit of extra.
Okay. And do you?
Of course. I wanted a purple turtle as well.
Yeah. We've got more turtles than frogs now.
I don't know. I'd have to count them. I'm not convinced.
Every video that we've done so far for the last few weeks, has it got at least one frog? Not one turtle?
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. Yeah, well, the turtle's it's a happy turtle. So
it's a happy turtle.
I wanted to yeah, there you go. I wanted to leave.
I feel that bag of rice is going to need its own channel soon. It's been in so many of our videos that it's going to request its own spot.
Welcome to the Kirnix channel, sponsored by Asda long grain rice.
Yeah.
Not really. We're not actually sponsored. That was a joke.
Yes, but that rice has made many appearances.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Nobody can see.
I'm Mica in the head. Some of us would like to know what's going into frogs. Right, you're very funny.
I know.
So, whilst the lilac glitter is drying on frog 1, I decided to put some nether into the frog head on frog 2. This is frog 2.
Okay.
And unfortunately, because of the shape of the frog, it is very difficult to do that with a camera in the way.
Yeah.
So I didn't. So there. Now,
Okay.
I exclusively wanted these frogs to be all purple, and I
Yeah.
know that for the best results behind a what do you call them?
Mica.
Mica, a
Yeah.
chameleon, you should put black.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to put black. I wanted to put purple. So I did. I got a purple dye. That's the darkest purple dye we've
I was
got.
going to say that still looks very black.
It's not black, it's dark purple.
I'm not seeing purple.
I
I can
don't
see maybe
it's
in
look,
the pot.
listen to me very carefully. This is serious business.
Uh-huh.
I know my purples, and that is purple.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, but to
So
the untrained eye, like mine, that looks black.
yes, but nobody cares about your untrained eyes. Moving
I
on.
do.
Well, moving on. This is the most beautiful chunky glitter ever
Ever?
that I have. It is amethyst in colour, and
okay.
I adore it.
So it's a darker purple.
Yes, it's amethyst.
Yeah,
Well then, you should know what amethyst
I know what
looks like.
amethyst is.
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah, it's that one there.
Yes, very well done.
Going into the
So it's
turtle.
I put a bit into the turtle, and then I just topped up frog one.
Okay. So your plan is to have virtually every single
All of my
purple
purples. What I've decided, what I'm going to do is essentially I'm going to have a mix of all my favourite purples in 2 frogs
and a turtle.
and a turtle and the sprite. And that way, when you make your abominations,
You can stroke the turtle.
I can just stroke them or look at them, and I will be instantly calmed by the beautiful purples.
Okay. Fair enough. Now those have been sat on a shelf for quite some time, so the pigment has actually sank. That's why it looked red when you opened that lid.
Yeah, and that's why you should always really stir.
And there's a couple of ways you can do it as well. You can stick it in the microwave for 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. Just to be clear.
10 seconds, no more.
Just to be clear.
Yes.
Julie cuts from pouring your heart out. She puts it in her microwave for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I blast the heat gun on it.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I do because
or,
I eat food from my microwave.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not recommending it. I'm just
Well,
saying.
you literally just did.
I didn't say you must do it like
Well,
that.
yeah, but you've got to remember that, people are people, so
Oh, yeah.
don't encourage it. Don't encourage the peopling.
Yeah. Okay. So what you can do is stick it on a heat mat,
You can do that.
use the heat gun,
Yep.
or other things that
Can we
heat stuff.
focus on the beautiful purple that I am putting in right now?
That's not purple.
What is that
I
then?
don't know. Looks lilac-y.
Oh, shush. I'm going to batter you with your own flipping spider clown, I reckon.
I'll have to bring it back home for you to do that.
It's not allowed home.
Well, how are you going to beat me with it then?
Well, you're safe then, aren't you?
Yeah.
Consider yourself lucky.
Oh, I always do. Always do.
So I added the sort of the lilac-y purple.
Yeah.
And then I went for a darker one.
So that is that the violet one or
Violet silk.
yeah.
Nope.
Is it not?
No.
What's that one then?
Purple.
It's just purple.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember the name. It's literally, I've got a complete and utter blank. That's ultraviolet there.
That is, yes. And the reason it's in that part is because when we had it delivered,
It exploded on the aeroplane.
It had exploded during transport, and that was all that was left. And the pot was couldn't really save the pot.
No. That is violet silk, that one that I'm stirring now. And I have to say, when that one arrived, I looked at it because you said to me, "Oh, I've got you a really nice purple." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I looked at it and I thought, that doesn't look very purple to me.
It does. To the untrained eye, it might not look like purple.
I thought Kirk had lost his ever-loving mind and that he'd completely, I don't know. I thought he needed like a reformat. F1 the disc sort of thing. But it turns out when it actually goes in and it dries, it is a really nice purple.
Yeah.
So, yes, I'm just mixing to quote Erica, I am mixing the crap out of them
Yeah.
because what you don't want is unmixed bits of pigment.
No,
That's never a good thing.
no, no, it's not. And you don't want to put too much in either because it leaves holes.
Yeah, those Just Resin pigments are highly pigmented.
Yeah.
I mean, I've used absolutely loads and loads and loads of them, and we've still got.
You're doing your best to get through those purples. So I'll give you that. But yeah, they just don't seem to be going down.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that I have a little shopping list.
Why?
Why not?
Of what? Of
Pastes that I would like. I made.
from them.
Yep, I made a decision.
Oh God.
I know. That's the ultraviolet going in now, and it's just stunning.
Yeah,
I
that's
first saw that on what's the
YouTube.
Australian? No, it's the Australian channel that I watch. Ben's
Oh,
Works,
Ben's
where he
Works.
does all the crazy experiments and stuff.
Ben that lives round the corner and gets all of them delivered next day and whatever.
Yes. Anyway, I can't remember what he was doing, but he was doing something, and he used that ultraviolet, and I kid you not, it was in my cart within 10 minutes of that video finishing. It was in my cart and on its way. I was like, I must have that.
And then 2 weeks later, it appeared.
Well, yeah, it's coming from Australia. It takes a little bit of time. I am a patient person.
And I am.
Um. Anyway,
I just want everything now.
this glitter is, if I remember rightly, it's called Emma, and I got that one from Resin Supplies Den.
You got quite a lot of glitters from Resin
I
Supplies
do
Den.
get a lot of glitter from. Well, I got a huge amount of glitter from Resin Supplies Den when we first started, but because you only need a tiny bit, I haven't had to go back for a little while. But funny you mentioned that.
Uh-huh.
With our sort of jigging around that we'll be doing, there'll be space. So
No.
watch this space.
No, I am condensing the amount of glitter.
This glitter here, though,
So I can get a printer.
This. You see what you did there? You just stopped me mid-flow.
I know.
This glitter here is Purple Prince, and that is a Just Resin glitter, and it is my absolute all-time favourite.
It is so precious that is the only glitter that is stored on your desk.
Right in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and if it goes missing, there's like a little alarm that sounds like the Starship Enterprise red alert.
Uh-huh.
You know, doo, 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 and I come running up and I go, what are you doing? Touching.
Running up.
Walking at a brisk pace, I think, is more the... Okay, walking very slowly, but shouting at the very top of my voice. And this is another purple. I think this one was called, I want to say Wendy.
Not a clue.
Again, that one was from Resin Supplies Den.
Were they from the same?
Yeah, you get them from... So Resin Supplies Den is a Facebook group, and Yvonne, they have different sellers that sell all sorts of different things. You name it, it's probably for sale on there. And Yvonne is the glitters lady, and her glitters are just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Honestly,
That's a nice glitter, to be fair.
They are stunning. And once I have more room, I'll be able to have what?
No,
why not?
I'm making room for a new printer. We don't need any more glitters.
Don't ever say that again.
I think we need to actually...
Don't say that. They'll be in the chat. They'll be coming for you now. We don't need any more glitters. What kind of talk is that?
Hashtag no to glitter.
Stand back, ladies. I saw him first.
What? No to glitter?
We'll be dealing with that later. Anyway.
Will we?
Anyway.
Uh-huh.
Shh. Purple excitement.
Purple excitement.
Yes, this is the purple pinnacle of
Perfection.
the week. Purple pinnacle of perfection. I don't know. Anyway, I thought I'll just finish off the purple Sprite
Yeah.
because you were telling me about some other abomination that you've got planned, and I thought I might have to make more than one. I might have to have a. I think what I'm potentially going to do is have a little army of these sprites, and they're all going to be cute and nice, and I'm just going to be like, when you're telling me about the hideous things that you want to make, I'm just going to look at those.
They're not
And that way
hideous.
my ears will hurt, but my eyes will be happy.
Well, we've got that the summer collab coming up.
Yes, the summer
The creepy
the
one.
I had
She did. She actually had a creepy
I
idea.
said to him this morning, I've had an idea for the creepy summer collab. He nearly passed out.
I
It was
did.
hilarious.
I did.
I
'Cause
thought for a moment I would have to do CPR. I mean, obviously I wouldn't. He's well insured, but you know, I'd have considered it. What?
I was genuinely
And
impressed that you
more,
actually had a thought that was creepy,
wasn't it a good one
and it
though?
was a good one.
It was. Oh,
The trick now for you though
what? No,
is to actually
no,
remember it.
no. Oh, I can remember it because I've actually traumatized myself in having it.
Okay.
I've clearly lived with you far too long.
Mm.
Anyway, it's the demold
Oh
time.
yeah.
And just look at
Ooh.
the array of purpleness. Look at it.
And you've obviously over mixed some because there is quite a bit of other purple stuff to the left.
There's a purple turtle. I did some purple bows, some purple butterflies, and some purple hearts.
Okay.
But you made a spider clown, so I think we're done. I think we're even.
No,
Yeah.
that spider clown was
Really?
really good.
No.
Well, I liked it, and it has pride of place on my desk at work.
Yes, and I like these, and these will have pride of place near me. Anyway, are you ready? I can't remember if I got the last one out before
No,
I did it. I didn't.
no.
You've got an excellent memory, my love. Look at that.
Ooh, shiny.
Look, though.
That is quite nice.
It's very shiny. It's so.
Is it too shiny?
What? What do you mean too shiny? There's no such thing as too shiny. There's just
Ooh.
like that makes me happy. That makes my heart sing.
Does it?
Yeah.
And what does it say?
But this one, do you know what? I really don't know. I'm torn because I like my glitters, but I also like the paste. So I
Give it a bit of a.
look at that.
See, I'm not so sure about that one.
Why?
I think that neck, the black neck.
Well, it's the boy purple. It's a boy and a girl purple.
I know, but you said it looks purple, but that definitely
It's
looks black to
not.
me.
It's purple.
Uh-huh. No, I believe you. It's just that my eyes are telling me something different.
Right, look at my ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now look at the neck.
I can't. You're hiding it. No, it looks black
They're
still.
the same colour.
Nah.
Anyway. Look how cute he
And that's
is.
the
This is
little
the little sprite.
Yeah.
Isn't that the cutest? He's got a hole in his mouth, so
That's all right.
the next time I do it, I need to make sure that I give his mouth a real good squidgy. But I can fix that super easy with some UV.
Yeah.
But I was so happy. He is matte, but
Why did you call him Matt?
no, it's a matte mold.
Oh.
But I don't mind that because I can, if I want to, I can dunk him.
You could. Yeah.
But what I actually do, I'm not sure if I show it on.
Yes, you do.
I do. Okay,
Yeah.
well I'll shush then.
Yeah.
Till we get to
now
that
I've
bit.
got one of those, but you did it. You did it in Aquacast.
I did, yeah.
And I sprayed it metallic.
You sprayed it metallic red and blue.
I did.
Shocker.
And he's got like yellow feet.
Yeah, I don't know why he's got yellow feet.
I originally was going to be like a flame, but I didn't really like it, so I did it metallic.
Look at the turtle.
Oh, purple turtle.
Yeah, that might be my first purple turtle. Might not be.
No, I don't think it is.
Might not be.
No, I don't think it is.
But if it was, I'd like it.
Okay.
So I have found this new fandangled shiny stuff, rhinestones.
Yeah.
Now, they come in. You're very excited about these, aren't you, sweetie?
Do you know what I like about this?
What?
Is watching you try to pick them up with that pen, because I've had to cut out so much of you just like pushing one of those stones around the board. It was insane. I almost left it in, but it was about 20 minutes of you just trying to faff around, trying to get that in there.
Well, I've not done rhinestones before, so this was like a new thing for me.
You bought that pen specifically for this
I did.
because you were trying to do it with tweezers and that, and you
I
were like,
was.
I need a proper pen.
Yep. And I've now got the proper pen,
Yep.
and I can look if you if you if you notice, it picks them up 90% of the time,
That's because I've cut most of it out.
but every now and then one dropped onto the board
Uh-huh.
and I couldn't pick it up for love nor money.
I know.
And it was what's the word I'm looking for?
Funny.
Disturbing.
Do you know, like, it's when you've got like no nails and you've dropped something on the floor that's like flat, and you're trying to pick it up by scratching the edges and that, and it just moves it around.
I am very inexperienced at this rhinestone situation. Okay. I will get better with practice.
But how are you with like picking things up off desks and stuff?
Off what?
Oh, picking stuff off desks. You seem to struggle with that.
What do you mean I seem to struggle
Well,
with
you were
that?
like trying to pick it up with a pen, and then you had some tweezers, and you were. I think eventually there was one that you actually just scraped off the side of the board.
I think you're exaggerating.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to put that as a blooper. I'm going to save that to the end of the year. I've probably got about 2 years worth of bloopers in there.
Right. Just for clarification, I want to be very clear. Kirk is exaggerating, like beyond exaggerate. He is the king of hyperbole. So
I've told you a million times to stop
literally,
exaggerating.
literally, it may have happened once tops.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
That's it. That's all you've got.
I'll be in the file server later. Delete, 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 delete.
You won't,
Yeah.
because I've got backups of backups.
I can delete the backups as well.
Do you know where they are?
Yes.
Mm.
Where do you think I go when I delete things accidentally off my drive?
I know, not that backup. There's another one.
What other one? Where?
Ah,
Oh, now I'm going to find it.
no.
I want to know what's in it.
Well, it's backups, obviously.
Well, I want to know where it is.
Anyway, what are you doing?
I'm doing that, but tell me where the backups are. This is important.
It's my secret stash.
Oh, yes, I remember now. I was like, I have no idea
You're
what
making
I'm doing.
butterflies out of UV.
I am making butterflies out of UV. Now, that mould is really not a mould that you should use with UV, because when you take it out, one side is a little bit sticky.
Well, that's because it's
I know, but I wanted it. So,
sticky.
no, I wanted the butterfly.
Oh.
So it had to bend to my will and obey me.
It bends to everything.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. So no, I give it a really good blast with the lamp,
Yeah,
or the torch from the one side, and then when I demolded it, I kind of demolded it so I didn't touch this sticky underside, and then
it's kind of
blasted
it's
that.
quite translucent anyway. So wouldn't it actually get to the other side eventually?
Yeah, but no, I haven't got that kind of time. If I'd done it in thin enough layers, it would have been, but I didn't. I'm impatient, and I
Yeah.
did the whole thing in one go. And I
Okay.
was like, just do it. Anyway, my way worked just fine because those butterflies are perfectly
Imperfect.
cured.
Oh, okay.
They are imperfect, but if you want perfect, go to, I don't know, where do you go when you want perfect things?
Perfectthings.com.
Yeah, go to perfect.com.
Yeah, yeah.
In the meantime,
In the meantime, you're putting the rhinestone in the eyes.
I put a rhinestone in that frog's eyes.
And then
Yes.
that's the
That's
turtle.
just the turtle where I painted his little shell silver.
I don't know what they're. The outside of the plates or whatever it is.
I don't know. There's just the pattern.
Uh-huh.
And then I gave Sprite a little purple
Eyes as well.
purple eyes, yeah. Because you want shininess. And then I just did his hair, give him a little cut and blow dry.
Bit of gel.
A little bit of gel just to make his hair, just to shine the glitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And then a suntan, and then off to the glamour shots.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That was it.
So after all of your purpley things there, do you feel that your palette has now been cleansed and that you have exercised the demons that are Spider Clown?
I do feel I have now exercised the Spider Clown.
Okay.
And I can move on
to the next abomination.
Not to your next abomination,
no?
Because you were on about it yesterday and I wasn't really listening, but the bits that I did hear, no.
Why?
Because, anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
That's us done.
It is.
If you're still with us at this point, yay! Yeah, well done. And if you like our creative chaos, please do feel free to hit that like button.
And while you're down there, give the subscribe a little tickle if you haven't already.
And if you already have,
thank you very much.
And that's us done.
Yeah. Have you told them about Froggy Friday as a collaboration?
Well, I was waiting to see if you were going to do it. Froggy Friday is a collaboration that is run by Karen from Dragon's Cave, Lisa from Girl in the Garage, Tim from the Bass Resonator, Lula from Nerd Goblin Art, and Gert from Gert Creates. There is a playlist in the description. Do feel free to check it out. And there's a video on after us. Make sure you go and have a little look at it.
Yeah. Well done.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm all done.
Well done.
Can I go now?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Take care, everybody. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye for now.